Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Stepping Into Purpose, where we talk about purpose in relation to every other aspect of our lives. So I know that this video is a bit late this week. It has been a very challenging week for me, guys, if I'm to be honest, but I'm so grateful that God has given me the strength for me to just sit down with you guys and show up for the few that actually need this word today. So I know I mentioned this, I think the past couple of videos, that I've been working on my book, and I've been writing that, working on that, and also, doing meal plans and working with my clients. And also I've been working on one thing that I'm excited to share with you guys. Most of you, I think, follow me on social media already. You probably know about this, but I received my copy yesterday. So this is my 2021 goal tracker. I'm really excited about this because it's taken me weeks. It's taken me a long time to actually get this to where it is now. I don't know if most of you know, but I don't have the eye for perfection. I just do what I've got to do, and to me, if it looks good enough, then that's okay. But God gave me somebody to work with in order for it to look the way it's supposed to. And I'm grateful because that's already an answered prayer on my end when I say, God, please bring me the right business partners or supporters or collaborators. So yeah, it's here now. It's quite thick actually, so you've got a lot of different pages. So why a goal tracker? So I'm sure you've been seeing quite a lot of journals, and I think a lot of people are doing them now, but I decided to call mine a goal tracker, which is different to a journal. So a journal, you write down a lot of different things, how you feel, what's going on, etc. But for me, because obviously I am in that season where I'm just so focused on my the 2021 goals, and I wanted something that I could just use to just focus on my goals. And when it comes to feelings or notes or everything else, there's always going to be other places or other books or notebooks that I could write, or it's somewhere. Usually I use my phone, but when it comes to tracking what I've done, how far I've come, how far I've got to go, I thought this was the best tool to use to track my progress and to see how far I'm going, how far I've come, and how far I've got left. Obviously, my steps are still ordered by God, but I love the fact that it just focuses on nothing else but what you've got to do on that day. It's all about one step at a time, okay? One step at a time, one day at a time. So you can see on that page, I've written a scripture inside, and I've given I left spaces of what you want to focus on that day. Just 5 things. It doesn't have to be all 5. Maybe you've got 3 things. So the amazing thing about this is it can be fitness goals, it can be health goals, it can be financial goals, it can be even goals that you want to focus on to look after yourself, his self-care goals. So it could be just put a face mask on and get my nails done, pedicure, manicure, body rub, and whatever it is. So it all going to be depending on what is it that you want to focus on that day. You write them down, you tick them as you go. That way you don't feel the pressure to do all these things that you want to achieve. Sometimes when you're focusing on the whole goal or annually, you think, oh my God, there's so many things that I need to do. But sometimes it's the little steps that you need to take every single day to get you to that point that you need to get to. Okay, so this is why I've designed my own goal tracker. Okay, so what is it that I want to focus on today? Sometimes for me, it could be something as simple as house chores. Okay, so trying to keep my life organized and to stay on top of everything. So you could be clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen, clean the bedrooms, hoover the floor, and mop the lounge or mop the kitchen, something like that. By the time I sit down, I'm like, yes, it's done. I've done all the chores that I need to do. Maybe the next day it's laundry, put laundry in, dry the laundry, do some ironing. By the time you get to the end of the day, you're done, and it gives you that feeling of satisfaction. You're not feeling overwhelmed. You're not feeling like you're being left behind. You're not feeling like you just got so much to do. But this helps you to break everything down little by little. Although in the beginning you will get a page that's got scripture on, and you get to write the 5 main goals, okay, for 2021, for the year. So for the year, okay, so what are the main 5 things that you want to achieve? So it could be being fit or be healthier, come out of debt. It could be look after myself even more. It could be more prayerful. So what is it then? So now that you've set your goals, what's going to be the action? Okay, have you heard of SMART goals? So what's going to be the actions you're going to take to get you to achieve your goals? So we'll start on the first day. Okay, so today, in order for me to be healthier, okay, by the end of 2021, I'm going to drink 2 cups of water or 8 cups of water. I am going to have some salad today. I am going to have 2 portions of fruit today. I am going to get more sleep or go to bed early, and then when that's done, tomorrow I'm starting again. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday. What do you want to do again today? All right, and then even if it's the same thing, but you are taking the necessary steps. Okay, so for some that may not be aware of what SMART goals are, so it's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, it's realistic, and it's time capped. Okay, that's SMART. All right, so we've got the S covered. It's specific. You've specified what your goals are or what you want to achieve today. How are you going to measure it? Okay, either you track your progress using this goal tracker. With some, you can track if it's weight. You can track you can use your scales. You can use how you look, how you feel, anything. But this also can be a measuring tool in terms of how you're doing. Okay, achievable, yes, it comes down to what exactly you've written down. If you don't write down and break your goals small, and then that can be an issue. You might end up setting goals that are not achievable, or maybe they are not realistic. So setting your goals day by day, it helps you to set achievable and realistic goals, because sometimes you wake up feeling, oh God, I don't feel like doing it today. I have those days where I'm just like, you know what, I know yesterday I had plans to do this today, but as of today, this is what I can do. Okay, this is what I can do with the amount of sleep I've had. I've got a newborn, and there's all these things that I'll be working on, and so maybe I don't have as much energy. I could just say, you know what, today I just want to look after myself. I'm just gonna have some water. I am going to prioritize me time. I'm going to have go to bed early. I'm going to have a nap, and I'm going to eat well, or I'm going to pop some popcorn or bake or do something that's going to make me feel better. Okay, so it might not be in relation to maybe my financial goals, but also it's in relation to me. Okay, I'm still looking after myself as much as I'm working towards my financial, my spiritual goals. It is also important that I look after myself quite often, or I take the necessary steps. Okay, time capped. Okay, so remember we're talking about the yearly annual goals. You will have a page that you will get to review, okay, to reflect, I mean. So at the end of each month, you get to write, what did you like, what you did wrong, or what you could work on. More of a reflection sheet to get you to think about, what you could improve on. So that could be something that can be very helpful, especially when you want to, grow and to just work on yourself. Is there anything that you feel you need to do better? I was actually reflecting today, good thing is I was just reflecting with my husband, and I was saying, okay, I feel like there are certain decisions I make, and then I end up in a certain position, and then I end up doing this, and then it gets me to feel like this. So what can I do? So this is when now I can write down what I want to focus on, or how I can do things better. So it could be reflection by yourself, or you could be conversing with someone and write those things down, that okay, next month this is what I want to do, this is what I want to focus on. I feel like this message has come at the right time, because this is now like the 29th. Today I was meant to speak about something else, but here I am nearly 10 minutes into the video, and I'm talking about goal setting. But I believe when I prayed in the morning, I said, God, order my steps. This is what it means, letting God take over and not letting you or your understanding lead. Because when God takes over here, you just end up doing things that you didn't even plan to do, like you didn't even have intentions to do. So I was just like, okay, let me just introduce my goal tracker, and then I'll get into today's message. But I'm sure this is the message that God has for every one of who is going to tune in. So what I'm going to do is, let me tell you a story first, okay? I've got a surprise at the end. So when I started this YouTube channel, or this project, I like to call it, I thought to myself, okay, when I get to a certain number of subscribers, then I can start doing giveaways. But obviously it's not been going that way, or God has not allowed it to go that way, or for me to get to that number that I thought maybe I would be at. And that's okay. But I said, God, I want to now get into that position where I start giving back to my subscribers, or to the people that have been following my journey, and those people that have been inspired, or that have been benefiting. So it seemed, and if I felt it within me, something was saying it's very unfair to make those that have been with you to wait so that you get to a certain goal for you to start giving back to them. What about those that have stood by you, stuck with you this whole time? So although I would have loved to keep this to myself, okay, I want to give this back. I want to bless somebody with this goal tracker. Okay, so in terms of what you're going to need to do, you need to be a subscriber to this channel, okay? And I want you to comment in the section down below. Just say something to, whether it's what has you benefited from this channel, or something that you want to work on. What's the reason for you to want this 2021 goal tracker? Why do you want this 2021 goal tracker? The conditions are you have to be in the UK, because shipping outside the UK at the moment is a bit expensive. But if it's in the UK, I can always find means of getting this to you. So I will be checking at the end of this week, so before I upload my next video. So that means next Friday. Why do you want the 2021 goal tracker? What is it that God has laid in your heart? What do you want to work on? What have you benefited from this channel? What do you want to get or gain from this channel? What would you like me to talk about? So just comment briefly in the comment section. Also be in the UK, just tell us your story. Share with the story. If you want to share this video, if you feel there is somebody that you feel can benefit from this 2021 goal tracker, you can always invite them to watch this video. You can always share my video and tag me to see if you are being involved in the process of the growth of my channel. Then I'm happy to bless you with this. This is a blessing to me. Although I would say the ones that you other guys will be getting, it doesn't have the 2021, because I want this to work for years for a lot of people. I know at the moment there may be some that already got their diaries or their journals, but this is something that you can keep for a long time. It's a huge investment. As you can see, it's not just any other small diary that you're just going to use and throw away, but this is something you're going to keep for a very long time. It is an investment. If you want to pre-order, I will put a link in the description box. Once it gets to exactly a month from now, then I will be shipping orders to my clients. But at the moment, yeah, let me know if you're interested in this one and what you think about it. Also, if you go and check it out, and yeah, if you're going to place an order, you can always tag me if you've placed an order. You know, let's build the excitement around, let's work together, let's support each other. If you've got something or a business or anything, a side hustle that you do, if you bake cakes, if whatever it is that you're into, you can always comment in the description box, and you know, we can follow you. You never know who might find you. Although I might have, you know, I might not have a lot of subscribers, but you'll be surprised whom you might find favor so yeah, that's the message I've got for you today. Let's all focus on setting our SMART goals daily. Find somewhere to write it down that you can always look back and say, you know what, this is something that I achieved in a certain year in 2021, or this is something I want to work on. These are the steps I'm going to take, and that's the person I'm looking for. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's been lovely chatting with you today. Until we meet next week, continue to pray for me. Love you guys. Bye.
Hey, go. Asteroid of fear. Hey, go. Asteroid of fear.
But I will create the new designs before you hot stamp.